Hi Lane, this is the first in a series of several videos I'll be making for you on how to accomplish different things in the back end of your website. In this first one, we're just going to be doing a basic overview. I know you know a little bit about WordPress already because you make edits on the existing site, but I'm just going to provide some general things anyway. This is what you will see when you first get logged in. It's called the dashboard. Down the left-hand side here is a menu of items. I know you're familiar with some of these. On this main screen here, the dashboard, we will load your videos. Here's another client site that we've loaded that in, so you can see here are the videos right here, and you'll be able to just play them right here, or you can go out to YouTube to watch them. You can make them full screen, whatever. So that you can access them all right here. For the time being, I'm going to send you links in an email so that you can start reviewing them now and see if they all make sense to you. But they will all eventually be loaded on your dashboard. Your menu is going to look a little bit differently here. We're going to limit some of the things that you see and don't see just to simplify it for you. But down the left-hand side here, posts is going to be for your blogging, and I'll make a separate video for each of these. You don't need to write this down or anything, but staff is where you will update the staff profiles and pictures, and pages is where you're going to edit the basic page content on the site. Forms here, this might not be what we're using for some of it, since you said you may want to be using a HIPAA compliant form, which means that the data won't be stored here on the site. We can talk that through in our meeting tomorrow. Some of the things you will also want to know. So pages, we get to pages here, and you can see all of the pages on the site. Although you will notice that it says there's 24 pages and there's only 20 listed here, page 1 of 2. So one of the things you're going to want to know throughout the site is that there's this little tab up here called Screen Options. If you click on that, you can change the number of items that you're viewing per page. So I think generally speaking, it's nice to be able to see them all at once. So I generally up this significantly so that I can see a lot more pages at once. We can hit apply there, and now there's no more pagination. We can see all of the 24 pages at once. I also think it's nice, generally speaking, to you might want to just leave it as is and you can find them, but if you just click on this title column up at the top, it will alphabetize them, which makes it a lot easier to find your pages as you're going throughout your editing process. I also, generally speaking, like to keep a tab open for the back end of the site and a tab open for the front end of the site so that I can just make sure I know what my edits look like as I'm going throughout. So, I can toggle back and forth, make an edit back here, come to the front and refresh and make sure that my edit has turned out the way that I expected it to. I think that is probably good for just the general overview. We'll dive in on some of the specifics in the next couple of videos.